Shalom, Royal Family. The class you are about to hear is taught by the Honorable Yudhe Beit Nun Sophie Yudhe many years ago. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Visit us at www.yahweh144000.com. Also, Royal Family, you can enroll in classes designed for the Godhead at www.universityofyahweh.org. And also, Royal Family and friends, we want to share with you Yahweh's Keys to Riches. And on that YouTube channel, you can listen to Yahweh's Daily Word and keep up with the correct solar time each and every day. We'd like to see you there as well. Go to Yahweh's Keys to Riches. It's in the description below so that you can join us there as well. Remember, when you get there, just like here, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channels. All right, Royal Family, we look forward to seeing you there as well. Enjoy.
Now, it's a sad thing to watch people come and follow me and then take somebody else as their focus. You know how people can take other folk as their focus? That's how some people leave here. In other words, if a man is here and he falls in love with a woman, even if he comes first, he start worshiping this woman, then the woman leave, you'll watch him leave. All you do is hang around. He'll be pretending he's strong. And he'll be clapping and screaming Yahweh and dancing, and then you look around and you don't see him. Say, what happened to the brother? Go where the woman is. You'll find him. Wherever she is. If she go to China, he'll be catching a slow boat to China. See, a Love Jones is a bad fella. Boy, when you get hooked up on this thing, loving the creature, boy, it's mean. Folk be killing folk and committing suicide. I mean, they have all kind of old crazy ideas. Just go stupid. I'm right on time. I'm right on time. When you're in love with Yahweh, and I tell a truth like this, it makes you rejoice. You see, if you can't rejoice, then you're guilty. And if you're guilty, you can't enter heaven. It means you're not doing enough. Hey, that's right. I said you're not doing enough. I mean, can you imagine a man wants to be a slave to a woman? Hey, baby, why don't you just treat me like you do the dog? Honest to goodness, I heard that in my life. I'm telling you the truth. With my own two ears, I really have. I heard it more than once, too. I heard it a lot. Hey, look, heifer, just treat me like you do the dog. And the woman be carrying it through hell, so she turn around and act like she don't know how she treat the dog. She makes sure she asks him, well, what you mean? See, I can't build heaven with that kind of mentality. Man want to be treated like a dog. How can I build heaven with him? I feel sorry for any man that is looking for love from a woman. I feel sorry for you. I taught you in the beginning you're a chump. And no woman can respect you when you seeking her love. Especially if her love is on Yahweh. She can only respect you if your love is on Yahweh. Because that's the only one that matters is Yahweh. You fighting a losing cause trying to get a woman that's in love with me to love you. That's the way it is. Now, if you're looking at the man, if I look like a man, you better close your eyes. See, then you'll understand. You won't be confused if you close your eyes. Because I mean that. I don't care if it's my mama, auntie, or cousin. I don't care who she is. If you don't love Yahweh above all, if you're not willing to forsake, and I know, see, I already know some of y'all looking at me funny, like I'm making this up. Now I got to go. Who? Luke 14:26. We got to go with the books. Because somebody will be walking out here and say, you know what Yahweh say? You're talking about my woman got to love him. Luke 14:26. Read.
If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Now, see, if a man love Yahweh, then he got to love this word right here. And if you don't want to go with this, you're not in love with Yahweh. You just well pack your satchel and get on out of here now. Because you'll never accomplish your evil purpose in my midst. Because see, if you think evil, if you're digging a ditch of evil for one of my children, that includes my daughters, you're going to fall in it. I guarantee you that. Now, there's another one say, unless you forsake houses. And Matthew 19. How do you get off? You forget the word. See, you be more interested in somebody loving you instead of me. Matthew 19:29. Read.
And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life.
Now you can either go for it, or go against it. I go for it. I live like this. Anybody want to get out of hand, get on out of hand. Because I've already forsaken everybody but Yahweh. And yet I come to you with a message of salvation. What am I saying when I say I have forsaken you already? All this stuff. It means I'm not attached. That's what. None of these folk can play on me. You understand the mystery? You can't play on my emotions. You can't lay that on me, see. Whatever you got as a game that you want to lay down, then it can't be perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect. Because I put on charity. I put on charity. The bond of perfection. That's what I have put on. I'm generous. So see, you can't hook me into none of this. You can't threaten me with taking none of it. Well, I'll leave. As far as I'm concerned, you've never been here. Pack up. Hear that? See, I'm independent like that. I can't help myself. I'll never let you treat me like a dog. I don't want to be treated like no dog. See, I'm kingly. I'm the king of kings. I know what I have to have. You see, when you become charitable, you become kingly. Therefore, no woman or group of women can exalt me. Righteousness exalts a nation. I know what it takes to be exalted. And I don't need a woman to be exalted. I need a man. And whether you be male or female, you too need the same man I need. And see, I know who the man is. You might forget who the man is. But see, I'm here to tell you the man's name is Yahweh. Praise God. See, there's only one thing that all the women on the planet Earth can do for me. You better hear me well. I said, there's only one thing that all the women on the planet Earth can do for me. One thing. Anybody want to know what that is? Love Yahweh. If she love Yahweh, she'll do me good all the days of my life. I don't even worry about the rest of it. I got the rest of it. Yeah, see, a woman can't play those games on me. And I love women. All my women know what I'm talking about. All my sisters here understand my message. Every one of you. And you love me dearly because I love Yahweh. And I teach you who to love. See? No woman should want to live with a man that treats her like a dog. Treat me like you do the dog. Man, give a dog the bone, no meat on it. I don't want dog food for my meal. Fleas for my companions. Got the message? So, if you want to be strong and stay on course, then you'll seek your pleasure from Yahweh. That'll put you back on track if you want to be on track. Otherwise, you find yourself skating on out of here. That's a promise. It's not a threat. That's a promise. It's all about Yahweh. Can you imagine coming here, finding me, find one of my daughters, fall in love with my daughter, and want her to serve you? See, that's what it turns out to be. You want my daughter to worship you instead of Yahweh. Yeah, I mean, who are you to be pleased by her? What have you done for her to treat you good? Huh? Are you perfect? Are you perfect? Did Yahweh say be perfect? Well, she's not going to respect you until you get to be perfect. I'm talking about those who are servant-minded. I mean, I know I have some women in here that worship men. That's their problem. That's tough, and they're not happy either. There's not a woman in this building that's worshiping a man that's happy. Because every time another sister look at him, she gets unhappy. I know I'm right. Somebody be brave and stand up and be counted and tell me that when a woman worships a man, she doesn't get unhappy when he look at somebody else. Sister looking at him, I saw her. I'll kill that heifer. Heifer, I'll kill you. I mean, how you gonna be killers? No killer can go to heaven. She said, well, you'll never enjoy heaven with my husband. I know that. Not that I can have anything to do with it. Yeah. I'm right on time with everybody. See, to enter heaven, you have to be charitable. You have to be generous. And you start worshiping a man, you love him today and won't speak to him tomorrow. I mean, you're in love with the man and quit speaking to him. What kind of love is that? Quit speaking to your brother. Normally do anything for him. Anything, baby. That's when she's trying to get you, brother. It's anything. See, I told you about that anything word. That anything, everything word is boy, that's a whip. You have to be generous. And we went into generosity last week. Would you turn to your dictionary and let's look at that again? Have you had enough tonight? I'm talking about this great city. Holy Jerusalem. New Jerusalem. Do you want to live in such an environment? You have to qualify to live in this environment. You can't put on white and slip in. Yeah, a lot of folk put on white, but they won't be going in. They separate themselves. Because see, what I'm teaching is so high that the average person now, he can't understand where I'm coming from anyway. You have to be above average to appreciate what I'm saying. Right? You being here now, it's like in a mystery, you know. You were happy as long as I was talking about the white man. Yeah, I mean, you were just hanging off the rafters. Love to hear that war talk. You know, oh, wow. I've given you the biggest battle you have on earth. And that's to kill the satanic mind within you. Kill off the old man that inhabits you. Put on a new man. That's the biggest war you got going. Get rid of your evil, wicked thoughts. Huh? I'm giving you the real fight. Be born again. Give up your wicked ways that you be thinking you're doing in the dark and getting away with. You're not. I'm telling you that you're not. You got to put on charity.
Generosity, readiness or liberality in giving.
Liberality in giving. Some have studied the word. From liberality comes liberate. And it's incredible what some have discovered in the Bible's Interpreter's Dictionary. Keep studying. It's a great reward. You get to find out who I am, don't you? It's written right there. Go ahead, baby.
Freedom from meanness.
Wait a minute. Freedom from being mean. How many know what mean is? Look, I just don't understand meanness. Look it up for me. I want to understand. You can't enter heaven unless you're free from meanness. And so anything that keep me from entering heaven that's within my power to change it, I want to know about it. Huh? Mean.
Mean. Inferior in grade.
What? Inferior? A mean person is inferior in grade. You know, grades is like degrees. You know, from low quality to high quality. A person that is mean, his mind is inferior in grade, in quality. And he's bound. Because generosity says you are free from, you're free. That means no longer bound. Meanness binds you. And nobody bound can enter heaven. You're all tied up, you can't walk in. Come on.
Mean, inferior in grade, quality, or character.
Hold it, look at that, Yahweh. Inferior in quality, inferior in character. In order to enter heaven, you have to be free from an inferior character. Now, that means I have to learn something about character. And until you can study like I present this to you, then you don't know how to study. I'm the master of study. I'm a master student. Simultaneously, I'm the master teacher. Simultaneously, I am the preceding all that follows. You've never been taught like this. If I have a fault, a weakness in my character, and that's going to keep me bound, and it's going to keep me from entering heaven, I want to know about what character is. Because if I don't understand it, I can't straighten it out. If I don't understand it, I'll never get rid of my inferiority. I'll always be of an imperfect grade. And I'm to be perfect. Above all things, above all things, above all that you learn. See, whatever you learn, it's not enough. Above all things. Did y'all remember reading that in Colossians? You have to do what? Put on charity. Charity is put on generosity. And generosity means you have to be free from being mean. Mean means you have to be free from an inferior quality, free from an inferior grade, free from an inferior character. Character. I'm free from everything. That's how I can direct your attention to all of this. Yes.
Character, the aggregate of features and traits that form the individual nature of some person or thing. One such feature or trait, characteristic, moral or ethical quality. Qualities of honesty, courage, or the like. Integrity, reputation, good repute. An account of the qualities or peculiarities of a person or thing. A formal statement from an employer concerning the qualities and habits of a former servant or employee. Reference, status or capacity. A person, especially with reference to behavior or personality. An odd or eccentric person. A person represented in a drama, story, etc. A formal character sketch or descriptive analysis of a particular human virtue or vice as represented in a person or type. A part or role as in a play, motion picture, or the like. Any trait, function, structure, or substance of an organism resulting from the effect of one or more genes as modified by the environment. A significant visual mark or symbol. A symbol as used in a writing system as a letter of the alphabet. The symbols of a writing system collectively. Any symbol as a number or letter that represents information and when encoded is usable by a machine. A pattern of ones and zeros representing the relationship of positive and negative pulses in a computer. A style of writing or printing. In or out of character, in or out of harmony with one's nature or disposition, representing or portraying a marked or distinctive personality type, to engrave, inscribe, to portray, describe. That's it, sir.
If you are inferior in any of what you have just heard describing and defining character, you can't enter heaven. If you're inferior in integrity, if you are inferior in morality, you can't enter this great city. You will not qualify to enter New Jerusalem. Now, you can qualify by learning how not to be mean. And being mean is to be inferior in character. Now, I want you all to write down character, and we're going to study character again next week. I'm going into character tonight, but I know I'm going to have to stop, or we'll just be here all night, and we still will not have covered character. But since I'm coming from heaven, with heaven, to establish heaven, in a hellish environment, I have to find and identify those who want to be my servants of integrity. I am come to identify you who want to be servants of superior character. I'm come to identify you who want to be servants of morality. A rectitudinal servant. You're a rare person to want to be good. And what I'm demonstrating tonight is if you're bad, you won't be able to hide. You can't be bad and you can't be mean without revealing yourself to everybody who studies meanness. Now we discovered tonight meanness is more than what we thought it was. We thought meanness was a frown on somebody's face who spoke biting words. Someone who spoke harshly to us in an unkind manner, we call them mean. You are mean. You see, I asked the last devil who was interviewing me, why are you so mean? Now you understand what I was telling him. She was demonstrating inferior character. Yeah, she had no integrity. She was a dishonest person. The interviewer was dishonest. Her nature was a defect. She had a defective nature. I always ask more than you understand I'm asking. And you just think you understood. Because see, if you'd understood when you saw that interview, you'd have jumped all on that. But you took it another kind of way too. Because I took charge of the interview and I had her laughing, and she tried to say she was really a good person, but that was a lie. Demonstratively, as they say, demonstrative. It was just a lie. And you can't be a liar and live in Holy Jerusalem, the great city, New Jerusalem. You that love good are attracted to what I'm saying tonight. You are attracted to what I'm saying. You that don't love good and don't see any hope of your changing to become good, you are bound by your meanness. I'm here to set you free. And you can only become free through 2 Timothy 2:15. Study and take on a new desire. See, I'm not here to condemn you. I'm here to show you how to get free from meanness. And you certainly don't have time to concentrate on somebody else's meanness. You have your own problems. No wonder some people may not treat you with the respect you want. You're too mean. You're bound with meanness. Sometimes you show people that you want to love you that you're a liar. You'll give a date for finishing something and you don't finish it when you say you will. That makes you a liar. Your character is deficient. You have an inferior character. And you want somebody to love you and treat you good and be kind to you when you're a liar. You don't give a damn about finishing nothing on time. Not only for them, but me either. So not only is the person not respecting you, but I don't. How do you think other people are going to treat you good when I don't respect you? I don't respect a mean character. Only I'm straightforward. See, I'll tell you up front, head up, and you can decide that what you've been doing, not enough. I don't care what you did yesterday. You're going to have to be perfect today. I don't care what sacrifices you made up until now. You better be self-sacrificing from now on if you want to enter heaven. Otherwise, it'll never be enough. Truth is like a two-edged sword. Cuts going and coming. You have an inferior character. Yahweh has a perfect character. Matthew 5:48 has already told you what you must do. It'll never be enough unless you be perfect like Yahweh is. So I want you to be like me. So what you have to do? You're going to have to learn how. So I'm not here to condemn you. I'm here to show you how. And until you learn how to be perfect, don't be asking someone to look up to you. Only a foolish person will look up to you when you are bound by meanness. You are a mean character. And then you want to accuse somebody else of being mean to you. You the mean one. That's why you want to point the finger. You don't want people to look at how mean you are. I just gave you the definition of mean. Huh? You're inferior. You are not a generous person. You are not charitable. And above all things, you got to have charity. The only way you can be charitable is be generous. The only way you can be generous is be free from meanness. Come on now. All right, come on now. You just, yeah, come on. You know, sometimes I wish, and wishing is generally futile. Sometimes I wish, not that I want to go back, because I don't. Going through what I went through once was enough. I wouldn't want to repeat my childhood for all the money in the world. Not me. You might want to repeat some stuff. I can think of a bunch of stuff I don't want to repeat. I already made it through. Thank you, Yahweh. Todah, Yahweh, I made it to this point. I don't want to repeat nothing I went through. But still, you know, when you fantasize, sometimes you wish, you know, so I say, boy, fantasy, wow. Sometimes I wish I had been taught like this from a child. How many of you wish you had been taught like this from a child? Well, you are that child tonight. If I let you live in Wishville, you'll never get straight today. You'll always be talking about, well, it's too late for me. I should have got this when I was a child. But see, you're never too old, because Abraham was 99 years old when he met Yahweh. And then Yahweh turned around and told him at 99, be perfect. I mean, can you imagine living 99 years before you find out you're supposed to be perfect? Well, your life been a mess. What I'm teaching you tonight is your inheritance. Yes, it is.